Good afternoon, everybody. Today is July 2024, and we're going to be working on my Lexus GX470. This is a 2004. We're going to be replacing the seal. This goes on the inside of the hub or the knuckle. This is where the CV joint actually goes in. I'll show you exactly where it goes. I noticed I replaced my CV axle and the seal was a little bit beat up. So this is the part, the tin can. Oops, you can see the right there, 710573. For some reason, Amazon says this will not fit my vehicle, but it does fit. I already replaced the one on the driver's side. Today we're replacing the passenger side. No special tools needed. And I will not be removing the whole knuckle assembly. Let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, we got the wheel off. So here's the inside of the hub. The part that goes in there. That's the seal, hub seal. What else is it called? The oil seal, a dust seal. Anyways, right in there. We're gonna first thing we're gonna do is remove this dust cover here carefully, starting off with the smallest flat screwdriver I have, going all the way around, and a little bit bigger one, and little by little, that way you don't damage it, even though somebody already damaged this. These are not a lot of money. They're maybe like 20 bucks or something like that. We're actually going to use this to drive the new seal in. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and remove that, loosen up the nut that's there that holds the axle nut. Remove the nut for the link for the sway bar, and the two lower nuts, bolts down here that hold the basically the bottom of the control arm to the hub itself, or the knuckle. Okay, with the dust cover off, we're going to remove this locking clip here. In order to remove that axle nut, you will need a 35mm axle socket. I think I paid 20 bucks for this at AutoZone. It goes in there. If you have impact, it's easier. If not, I mean, you can still do it, but you can stick a screwdriver in here, flat one, to keep this from rotating, and then get a big breaker bar. Or you can also reattach the wheel, drop it down, and use gravity to keep the and the transmission from keep the axle from spinning, and then just use a breaker bar in it again. But we got that impact, so we'll go ahead and get that out, and again get that out, and then the bottom out, and then we should be able to push the axle shaft out of there. I don't remember if I removed this last time or not. We'll see. Okay, I didn't have to remove the brake caliper. I did loosen up the brake lines. There's a screw here and a screw here that gets on to the knuckle part. You turn the steering wheel all the way to the right. I've got the two bolts from the lower control arm, the ones that are attached to the ball joint, removed. And with this removed, this will give me plenty of play to be able to swing this out of the way and get that CV joint pulled out. Let's go ahead and get that done. Okay, that was fairly easy. Just pushed it out, moved the CV joint out of the way, and now this will give us access to the seal. You can see there, and you can see that it's got some damage right here. So popping this thing out is real easy. Just get a flat screwdriver, stick it under there, pry it out. Let's go ahead and see that. Okay, prying the old one was easy, getting the old one out, and you can see right here the rubber seal itself is damaged. So we're gonna go ahead and get this replaced. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up real good, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm just getting over a cold, flu, and my thought process is a little slow. I'm working on it. Okay, let's go ahead and clean that out, and fit the new one in there. Okay, one tip here is when you make sure you guys clean this out real good. Not only the outside, but right on the inside here, it's kind of got like a little bit of an angle. I don't know if you can see it in the picture there, but that stuff gets filled with dust, dirt, and even rust. And cleaning it out really good. I'm even getting a little bit of sandpaper in there and stuff just to sand all that stuff out. Will really help. Obviously, when you're done with that, make sure you get everything from in here as well, because after all, I mean, that's what you're trying to do, is keep dust and dirt from getting in here. So everything's got to be cleaned out. So I'm going to go ahead and continue and get all the rust and all the dirt, dust, anything that's stuck in there, and get that as clean as possible, and that will facilitate the seals from going in there. Okay, so that's about as clean as I'm gonna get it. I did go ahead and take the bolt off for this ABS sensor here. It's a 5mm. Let me wiggle this off. Anyways, I'm gonna take this off because it's gonna be kind of in the way a little bit. I did put an attachment on my drill motor, just a little brush, just to speed things up. But I think I got most of it out. It looks pretty clean now. So let's go ahead and let me show you the next step here. So this is the interesting thing, the dust cover that you removed. Here's the seal. Look at that, it fits right on there. So we're gonna use this. We'll go ahead and see what I'm talking about. This goes in there like that. Whoops. So anyways, once that's on there, we're gonna use this to drive it, obviously with the soft blow or a rubber mallet. Start tapping it around and start driving this in little by little. Let me go ahead and show you how this is working. All right, so let's see if the phone holds a little bit right there. So I'm gonna add a little bit of grease. It's just regular multi-purpose synthetic grease, just a tiny bit, just to get this thing in there. Mostly on the edge here. Just a small amount. Just to help it get in there. Then we're gonna go ahead and start it out with this tiny little hammer. I'm just gonna start tapping it in on the edges there. I'm gonna try to get it to go in as even as possible. Kind of hard. It's like real tight fit. All right, let's see now that it's holding. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see. Where's my rubber? Here's my mallet. So it's easy to get it in on this side, and then it'll pop out on the far side. Like I said, it's a little tricky. It's gonna take quite a few tries for you to really get it in there. Good. So I'm gonna try to get it in on that side first a little bit. See if keep an eye on it, make sure it's going in evenly. Anyways, let me work this around there little by little. You can see that it looks okay, but then, you know, make sure you keep an eye on the side. Oops. See how it's not even, so I'm gonna tap it in a little bit on the top, and just go around and hit that until this edge here has got to be completely flat against the knuckle all the way around. Okay, I finally got it in. It's completely flush all the way around. I went ahead and checked it. I even tapped it with this brass drift. You know, put it there and you hit it with the hammer. You could hear it when it hits solid, you know, and when it doesn't. Went all the way around. I'm gonna go ahead and install everything. It's you know, installation, you know, putting everything back. It's just the reversal. I did have to give it some really good wax, and I bent this a little bit. Not too concerned, you know, as long as it seals properly, it's still okay, you know. Don't hit it with the metal hammer, hit it with one of these or a rubber mallet. I'll straighten this out a little bit. This was already beat up when I got it, so I'm not too concerned. If you are, you can always buy a new one. I think they're 20 bucks each, or 20 bucks for the pair. I think for the pair. It's not too bad. Okay, hopefully this will help somebody out. See you next time.